I've lived here 50 years, my house is 110 years old. And I've known Karen for 40 years. We do have a jail. We did have a jail, and we met with you once before when you told us you'll get used to it. We're not getting used to it. We have members of the community board here, and I know that things have been done. The bottom line is we don't trust anybody. And the word community has not passed through the lips of anyone on your commission. The commissioners, they have never, ever taken our interests to heart from the day they met us, when 2 years ago we found out about it because Karen managed to have a group together, whereupon, I shouldn't mention names, right? No, I shouldn't mention names.
You're a diplomat.
Right? Are you listening? Said, we have worked very hard with the community. I said, who are you? We're the community. I've never seen you in my life. We see that same PowerPoint every time. You have not worked with the community. You have. I am embarrassed by what has gone on. We went to a meeting which must have cost $50,000 in PR and paper, where I went to college and I have a master's degree. They give me a coloring book to say, do you like 1, 2, 3, 4? How would you like the outside on where people come in to look? I don't know what the building is going to look like. I'm going to choose to have benches, which would be very nice for the homeless, or big rocky things where the kids can skateboard. Please. We were only, Sylvia's on the, everybody knows Sylvia. She's on the community board. It is a disgrace, and I am embarrassed, and I am mad. I have lived here. We are willing to work. And had you come to us before you decided that you were going to talk to the community, we would have done something. Yes, we had a jail, and we would have worked with you. And we did it before. But you are dissing us to speak the way my grandchildren speak. I'm 85 years old, and I haven't got that much time.
I think you may have a lot of time. You got a lot of spirit. Look, we're going to disagree, but I just disagree with you when you say you didn't like the process. Okay, you don't trust anyone. That doesn't surprise me. There was, excuse me, I'm just answering you. You spoke, I'm answering. There was a jail there. Made a decision. It was guys, I understand the frustrations, and there's no one in New York City that says, oh, please put a jail in the community. I get that. But there was a process that involved the whole city council had to vote. We had to make a decision. We decided, the democratically elected leaders of the city, mayor and city council, that staying on Rikers was bad for the future of the city. So then we said, okay, we're going to go to borough-based jails. 2 for already active jails, Manhattan and Brooklyn. We said, great, we're going to go to those sites. Those sites are in residential communities. Those sites are in areas that you could only call, at this moment in history, places that are doing pretty well economically. Those are places where there's not been a safety problem for decades and decades. Here's a site in Queens where there was a jail. We're going to build on that site because that's the obvious place to put a jail where there was a jail. People want it lower. We made it lower. People wanted parking added. We added parking. We're going to try and address those concerns. The only other site, the one in the Bronx, we put on city-owned land because we needed a city-owned site. So I get that people don't like it, but we listened and acted in the way we could within the decision we had made. It's as simple as that. And it's going forward. I'm sorry, the decision belongs to your democratically elected representatives. That's how it works. No, it doesn't.
All right. Okay. We're meeting tomorrow morning. Continue the conversation.